ExCaL is going to be able to do surely against this. GG from Marika. Holy moly, we are headed to a 6-6 decider. One of the most epic sets of all time. Vivid is just completely wrecking at the minute. Everything on side of ExCaL's base is getting wrecked. Vivid's coming in from about 27 different angles.
This September, 64 of the best players will battle it out. There can only be one winner. Could it be you?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Give me a moment, please, because I am having some issues. And I can hear myself because I got my stream not on mute. There we go. Right, guys, please let me know if the stream is all right. Because as I said, I had a couple of issues during the trailer and whatnot. Everything should be good now. I'm getting no errors, no issues. There's no stream delay, by the way, because it unfortunately is a replay cast. So the way this is gonna work is we are gonna start with the wheel of names. Because round 3 does work a bit different. So for round 3 and onwards, we've got the brand new map pick ban system. Basically what that is we spin the wheel, as you can see. And that decides who can spin it first. Who can pick the map first in the new system. I'll just show you in a second. It is gonna be ExCaL. Yeah, ExCaL's first pick. Got first pick. Let's see. Yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm a little bit nervous. Because of my issues, but yeah, guys, again, please let me know if there's any issues. Let me check my own stream as well on my phone. Looks fine. Yeah, guys, how are you doing? Before I start with anything, let's make a poll. There we go. Who do you think will win? Spectator. Yeah, I am having issues. Is it back? You guys can hear me. Everyone's saying yes. So what happened was, yeah, I deleted System 32, but my PC is that old that I can't have my Opera browser running at the same time as the stream. And this is really weird because I have tested the stream before, like the same way I would stream normally, and it was fine. But now that I'm actually streaming, it screws up. Yeah, I am deeply sorry for that. Deeply, deeply sorry. We are still trying to do some last minute things because I'm too scared of opening my browser now. So before anything, I can show you what the players picked in terms of the maps. And that's this. This is so embarrassing. Oh god. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. So the way this works is players pick and players ban. That is the short of it. So ExCaL was first because before the issues hit, we did the ban system, or the Spiel win rather, and ExCaL came out on top, which means he can pick the first map. So ExCaL actually bans Blue Hole as his first pick, which is kind of nuts because he's very good at that map. And then SR Mad, very smartly so, bans TD. Of course, ExCaL being an old player, he has like thousands of games on that map. Then we have a map pick. So instead of banning a map, the player now picks it. So ExCaL picks Vendetta, standard map. Then SR Mad picks Shiva's Paradise. SR Mad trying to gain an advantage on the new maps. Called Oxygen being banned by ExCaL. ExCaL not liking these big eco maps apparently. Even though he's pretty good at them. I mean, it's ExCaL, he's good at everything. Anyways, SR Mad banning Snowy Drought. That's an interesting pick. And then ExCaL picking Black Hell as his last map. And then SR Mad, as his last pick, picks Gojo Okawa. And then the system itself, coded by Killtech and Pidux, will be Battle Plan. So that's it. I'm gonna open the stream, open my game. Open my game. Close Discord. I'm so afraid of doing anything. Hello Redka. Hello Auntie. Okay. Seems to be fine. I'm gonna tempt fate and open a browser. Should I? Yeah, I need to. I mean, I need to replace this one. Close. Let's see. Oh, I hope it's still okay. Okay, it's still fine. ExCaL. Let's see if they have a replay. And they do have a replay. Yeah, so the first replay is out already. Let me put it in the folder. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm very disorientated now because of the issues. So I need to get into the game with my mind. First replay is out though, so let's check that out. Replay number 1. After half an hour of issues, we've got at the bottom of Vendetta, ExCaL in the purple nuke. And at the top, we've got SR Mad in the cyan stealth general. Yeah, of course, ExCaL, we all know him, we all love him. Very good player, very steady player as well. Won 3 World Series in a row. And then, of course, lost last year versus Marakar. And SR Mad, actually a bit of a dark horse, I think. He's spammed a lot in 2024 and this year with Lift Truck and others. So it's gotta be very interesting to see SR Mad here match up against ExCaL. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think SR Mad has a chance to even win? Do you think he has a shot at taking some games? Maybe he can win the whole thing, who knows? SR Mad is paying attention though. I think he warmed up for this. And hello roll. ExCaL dodges the terrorist. Yeah, ExCaL going for a forward supply. Behind this going for his third rather than a second war factory. So going for a greedy build. Yeah, and SR Mad very nicely boxing in all of these workers. So this truck will be very useless. Does get a very important tunnel up there as well. And a worker here on the left side. Lauderdin says game sound please. Is there no game sound? Hold on. There isn't game sound. Hold on. Let me fix. Or try to fix, rather. Oh no, you're right. Why doesn't it show up? I think the sound should be fixed now. Please let me know if it is. God, so many issues. Let's pause the replay for a second. Yeah, sound is there now. So let's continue. Now I don't hear sound. Oh, I know why, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, SR Mad getting this very important tunnel up there on the left. First Battlemaster now being cleared as well, and SR Mad has a scrapped up tech. So good start so far. We see a hijacker now out as well. Do we see ExCaL on second war factory? We do, and he's also going for a prop center. Is he aware of this tunnel right here though, is the question. We see SR Mad now coming in with a bit of a harassment. Kills one of the trucks, should be careful about the mines. Could have gotten scrap actually. Yeah, and this tech now is just gonna be annoying. ExCaL attempting to go for the oils. Has to be careful with this tech. Ooh, evacs all of the RPGs. Ooh, be careful. Almost loses the tech. Should keep that alive, really. Second tech now out as well, but we see ExCaL with 3 Battlemasters here on the supply lines of SR Mad. Good response there from ExCaL. Ooh, is that gonna be a dozer gone? It is. So only one dozer left here for ExCaL. But ExCaL only on 1 supply now. Whilst ExCaL is on the 3. He will lose that prop though, but I think he already queued up some ECMs and some Overlords. Is trying to get an oil now, but ExCaL is on the scene, will be able to deny that, and he does. Hijacker takes a Battle Master, but ExCal's supply has already been denied, so... yeah, it's not looking too great for ExCal at the moment. He is still trying to get some harassment in ExCal's base. Yeah, and ExCal's protecting his dozers. Very good. Oh, has to be careful and actually loses the scrapped up tech. It's not good. Is he gonna force fire into the supply lines? Has to be careful of the hijacker. ExCal's also found out about that tunnel. But yeah, ExCal floating 5k right now. He is on his command center, so no risk of getting hunted. And I don't think ExCal has a lot of units behind this, because he doesn't actually have a second supply. He is taking ExCal's Battle Masters though, so that's the only thing going for him. But yeah, look at the spam now of Battle Masters. He's massively ahead in terms of eco. Sending that dozer to the 4th supply now as well. And ExCal actually expanding again to his 2nd supply. Very, very nice. But still, he's behind a lot. He is behind a lot. Hello, Stella. How are you doing? Yeah, Battlemaster's gonna get owned here. Yeah, there's not a lot ExCal can do, and he knows, and he GG's out. Quick 1-0 there for ExCal. Quick 1-0. To be honest, Nuke is way stronger. So let's see what ExCal can do in the reverse. Because the second replay is out already. And yes, this is a replay cast. Because the ping with us 3 wasn't good enough to play, so... we go into game number 2. We see ExCal in the purple stealth general at the top of Vendetta. And at the bottom we have ExCal in the cyan nuke general. So I presume ExCal is going to do the same as ExCal did, which is going for the aggressive supply there, doing a bit of a truck rush, get the first Battle Master into the supply line of stealth, and defend your own supplies. And he does, yeah. Yeah, I hope everything is alright now with the stream. No error from my side. And I believe the quality is good at the moment. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, truck rush now coming in for ExCal. And hi HSN, how are you doing? Thank you 9ECN3. If only my stream preparation was as good as my casting. Oh boy. Yeah, and ExCal doing literally the same build as ExCal did, which is 3 supplies, 1 war factory. And high Alfie Ace. Ooh. Yeah, TT gets stopped, doesn't do any damage. First unit is a GAT though, which is quite interesting. Because normally you'd go for the Battle Master. Very good tunnel here as well. We do see a hijacker. Is that gonna take one of the next units? Has to be careful not to run into the mines though. Has he guarded this? No, he hasn't. Is microing and takes the second unit. Very nice. And we also see a tech now coming in for ExCal as well. So this supply is in massive danger. It's gonna lose one of the trucks. Ooh, barely survives. Drops off a worker, places a tunnel, and is harassing the second supply now. Yeah, the truck is pretty useless now. Will he get free scrap? Ooh, scrap deny attempt coming in, but fails. But ExCal's not paying attention there. He's not paying attention. He did get a scrapped up tech right here, though. And there's another tech in there. And he gets a super tech as well. And this tunnel is about to get up. Whoa. ExCal is showing off his balls, showing off how strong he is. Denies 2 of the 3 supplies here, and this one has been harassed as well. And we don't see any harassment whatsoever in ExCaL's base. So is this gonna be a quick 2-0, do you think? This stack is still in, has to be careful. Could go down right now. Yeah, it does. But this tunnel is now up already. He loses another dozer, so SRMAD only on 1 dozer. And yet another supply is gonna get denied by a super tech. Yeah, never let ExCaL have a super tech. Rule number 1 when playing against him. He is very good at microing that thing. SRMAD trying to deny that tunnel now in the base. Ooh, hijacker. Yeah, ExCaL is just showing off why he's ExCaL. Why he was the 3-time ZH World Series champion. What do we see behind this? Nothing really. He's just chilling, getting more of the map. Making sure that SRMAD isn't on any eco. And he is actually taking the oils behind this as well. Yeah, everyone agreeing with me how insane the micro is. See another tech here coming in. Yeah, and it's just gonna harass the last active supply there. Is building trucks there now as well, but yeah, this tunnel is just devastating because ExCaL can easily just pop units out of there. Super tech now harassing the forward war factory as well. And yeah, ExCaL just completely countered the build SRMAD was trying to do. Because when you go for a forward supply, you want to be aggressive, you want to get some eco damage in, and you want to overwhelm your enemy. But ExCaL, very nicely so, responded to that. And SRMAD GG's.
You are victorious.
And he is victorious indeed. 2-0 now for ExCaL. Yeah, wow. 2-0 already. Is there another replay out? No, there is not. So, without breaking my stream, I want to use this time to show off the World Series website. And hello LVAs, and hello King Toxic, and Madosbeck, Brian Kindley, Tarubo, and everyone I haven't yet said hello to. Welcome to you all. Yes, so this is the official World Series 2025 website by Game Replays. Basically, this is the hub for this year's World Series. So you can see the bracket, the matches that are happening or are about to happen. You can see the prediction contest. So, actually, let me see how far I am. I need to log in first. Do I want to log in? I'm logged in. Let's see my prediction. Can I see my prediction? Yeah, leaderboards. I'm actually 94th. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, ExCaL is actually a 4-time world champion. You're right. He did win the 2010 CCG World Series. That is true. Yeah, you can see information tab, qualification month, the map pool and the format. So how the map pick ban system works, for example. Streamer information that's applicable to me, and then sponsors. With the prize pool actually increasing a lot since last time I streamed. It's like 1,000 extra. Yeah, these people are just insane. AK Baloney and Oxygen both with the 10 grand. That's big money. Big money. Big money. Let me check if there's a replay out. There isn't yet. There isn't one yet. Going overload. No, that's fine. Yeah, guys. I now... Let's actually check the bracket because I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be next. I could check that with the matches actually. Dumbstep Maricar. That's going to be a good quarters. Vivid Fargo, going to be good as well. Boyke Lift. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, the good matches are now coming up because we are in the quarterfinals. We are heading slowly to the final. And who do you think will win this year, guys? Because ExCaL's looking strong, yes, but Dumbstep is on form as well. Same as Maricar. Lift Truck as well, doing really, really good. And Vivid, who didn't participate last year, is back for this year. Do you think Vivid will be able to win it? I know that there's a lot of Vivid fans out there. Yeah, and the poll actually, 90% of the people voting on ExCaL. That is insane. That is insane. Redka says, I know Fargo cannot go through Vivid. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Because Fargo is actually, if he is on his A game, if he's on his level, he can actually do it, I believe. I believe he can. But at the moment, the way he's playing right now, will be tough. Yeah, the third game is not up just yet. Let me actually put that in the title. Waiting for replay. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm gonna properly show off these sponsors because they deserve all the attention. We've got AKA Baloney with the 10 grand, Oxygen with 10k, Calabro with 1800, Findarmer with 1000, P Legacy with the 523, Antipro who's in the chat with the 500, Lollardin who's also in the chat I believe with the $300, Red vs Blue 300, Jazz the Noob $211, Dari 145, Blazing Trails 123, OMC with the 116, Brian Kindley, who's also in the chat with the 100, Herb with the $75, Memphis with the 50, Einsteins with the 50, Alex Generals with the 50. He's a Russian streamer, I believe. We've got Alfie's, who's also in the chat with the $50. Thank you very much, Alfie, for your kind donation. We've got Jan Shurin with the 50, we've got Phoenix with the 50, Firearm with the 42, Marcus M with the 29, Thumbstep with the 25, Piddix with the 23, he dressed up as a clown this LAN event, Nick Pine with the 20, Focko with the 11, Sanan with the 11 as well, and Forensic with the 580, as well as Goldfish and Climax, and Riker coming in with the €3.60. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks everyone for your kind donations. Because of that, you guys are able to pull out a massive, almost $26,000 for this year's World Series. And every year, it just becomes more and more and more. Every year we think, oh, surely now we've hit our ceiling with sponsorship, but it just keeps increasing, man. It just keeps increasing. Which is insane. Insane. Meanwhile, we do have the third game now. Ready. So let's jump into game number 3. On Shiva's Paradise, we start at the right side of Shiva's Paradise with ExCaL in the purple infantry general. And at the left side, we start, or not start, we have SR Matt with the Cyan Toxin general. So this map is actually very interesting. Both players start out with a sneak attack tunnel is in your base as well as at these 2 oils. And this money crate is actually 2,500. So this map opens up a lot of possibilities, a lot of quirky builds, as you probably will see these players do. For example, SR Matt going for, what is this, a TT plus oil grab? And ExCaL going for oil grab plus licks. Yeah, I kind of like this map, to be honest. It's very good. Like I said, it's very quirky with the extra 2,500. And another pro tip, if you kill this refinery, there will be extra money on the map. So there will be a train right here, and then a truck, which will bring the cash right here and right there. Am I back? I'm back again. Yeah, so Fargo joined my chat and now everything's lagging again. So this time the issue was that my internet just disconnected. Yeah, my internet just disconnected. For literally no reason, by the way. Yeah, today's not a very good and clean day. Yeah, today's not a very good day. We are back though, so let me just gather my thoughts. Yeah, let me gather my thoughts. Just check. Yeah, so again, another issue I can't really control. My internet just ripped. Completely just stopped. So I had to go on a second connection. Anyways, let's continue. I am so sorry for this, guys. Right, let's continue. We see the Licks now ready for ExCaL. Is gonna deny this technical. Yeah, there were actually TTs inside of there. Yeah, there's a second Licks that went down here. But he did evac and he is killing the war factory now, so... Yeah, this is gonna do quite a bit of damage, as it already has, but... SR responding very nicely to it with his own... Tox Rebels. Yeah, and ExCaL is actually going hard on these Lixes. Is only just now going for the war factory. He is getting the oils now, though. Yeah, and he's still in with this blob. And he is also force firing with the ground against these Tox Rebels. I mean, we are seeing ExCaL on a whole nother level. Even without a minigunner, he can still kill these Tox Rebels. Which is quite insane, honestly. Yeah, see, he force fires the ground to meet the Tox Rebels. Yeah, this is just insane. He's on 3 oils now as well. He's moving in with a Lix. 2 Lixes. Yeah, and does SR Mad have anything for this? Did he build up quick enough? Does he have any quads? Yeah, has to sell this. He does have quads in his tunnel, and he did clear up ExCal's units. Oh, this is gonna be a messy engagement. ExCaL very nicely evacs. Evacs into a Tox Rebel though, and loses all of the infantry and the Lixes now as well. That was a misplay by ExCaL. That was a misplay, and that now gives SR Mad the time that he needs. He is now building a tunnel here as well. If he's quick enough, he can just hunt ExCaL. Or click another dozer down. Because we do see another one here, of course. He came out of his hiding hole. Yeah, that is a very, like Antipro said, a rare ExCaL mistake. He is gonna get the CC up now. Yeah, look at this. I like this from SR Mad. And he does have good map control. We see SR Mad wanting to clear ExCaL off this bottom side now. Try to capture this supply, but of course gets denied. RPGs or tank hunters outraging a tunnel. which is the only downside to Tux tunnels. Oh, this is gonna be an important engagement. Loses both. Oh, pops now. Wow. Is he gonna lose that licks? He is gonna lose that licks. He did stop these tunnels for now, but he's already building another, and this one still only dead to the hull, so that will rebuild. We see SRMAD expanding to these supplies now, whereas ExCaL, I mean, he expanded here, but he's getting denied here shortly, and he hasn't actually gone to that third supply yet. So it's not looking terrible for SRMAD. He is putting in some work. He's doing his best. He doesn't want to lose 6-0. Yeah, good pop here from SRMAD. Clears all of these infantry units up. We do see a MiG now coming in, and that will enable ExCaL to now clear those quads up. Yeah, so ExCal's doing everything he can to keep a hold of this bottom side. We do also see a carpet bomber now coming in. Is that going to the oils? I presume it is. Yeah, now, and this is overstaying your welcome. And yeah, ultimately, ExCaL defends this. We did see the carpet on these, but he needs a follow-up. And I think that's going to be the follow-up. Yes, that is. Level 2 RT now coming in. We'll kill these 2 oils. And ExCaL denies SRMAD's position there. But SRMAD responding nicely and doing a counter-attack. Killing one of 4 oils from ExCaL. Ooh, has to be careful with his dozer. He is. SRMAD could actually go for this tech repair bay. Will give a lot of XP away. Yeah, nice tunnel position. Kills one of the outposts. Is SRMAD on a palace yet? Has he started it? I do see a palace. It's right there. SRMAD got me scared for a second, thinking he didn't build a palace. Quad's moving down here, wanting to kill another oil, but MiGs are on the scene with black napalm, so these will die. ExCaL now expanding to this supply. He did defend it versus SRMAD, and he is pushing him back now. We do see SRMAD now clearing that refinery. Oh, is he gonna stop it? He does stop it. Remember what I said, if he kills this refinery, we will have an extra 10k on the map. Yeah, completely clears this up. We do see a tech now coming in. Is it just a tech? No, it's a TT, and it will get all of the mix. Very nice TT. Very nice TT. You should do another TT on these oils. You don't want Inf having 3 oils. I hear a Lotus. Where's the Lotus? Right there. Jarman is now out as well. But right now, Tox will have a rough time clearing an Inf blob. ExCaL taking one of SRMAD's oils, which means SRMAD is now only on 1 oil. TT's pop now as well. But ExCaL is aware of it. He micros these outposts. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, and SRMAD actually keeping this alive. I think he knows that he's gonna have a rough time holding that. ExCaL pressing on the attack as well without the ECM. He doesn't care. Clears SRMAD off of this supply, which is very decent. So ExCaL has actually done a lot of eco damage, and I'd say that he's massively ahead in terms of eco. What do you guys think? Does SRMAD have a chance in this game, or does he not? Because keep in mind that ExCaL does now have 4 oils. Carpet coming in now to clear some of these tunnels, to make it a bit more easy for the Inf to clear. Yeah, and the refinery is now dead. As you can see, supplies incoming. That's the truck I talked about. he has to be careful. These units are blobbed up. Yeah, he does clear that up for now, but did lose the tunnel, so these units are basically free kills. Has to be careful. Lose it to Jarman. Yeah, that's not good. SR Mad desperately trying to get this supply back. There's only 3k left though. AFK Lotus. Yeah, he needs that oil back desperately. You don't want your opponent having your oil. Yeah, and as ExCaL is just completely bunkering off these oils. He knows how important those oils are. Wants to keep those alive. Oh, another pop in for SR Mad. He did clear 2 of them, but he lost his whole tunnel pop. Which was only like 4 quads. So that's not really a good sign. Does he have a lot of secondary eco behind this? He has 1... Yeah, that's not very good. Only 1 market. He still has that oil. It did get denied though, the Tox Rebel, but there's another one in there. But, wow, look. SR Mad's tunnel is empty. The only unit he has here is that Tox Rebel. And... yeah, that's not gonna do anything. So, ExCaL now is just completely pushing SR Mad from the middle. Which means ExCaL has free reign over these free supplies. Oh, that's a 10k supply. So it's 16k in the middle. He gets every 5 minutes. Yeah, level 2 RT just about doesn't kill the oil. And is he gonna steal the cash? He is. Yeah, Carpet now coming in to finish off this oil. And SR Mad is now left on 0 oils, which isn't good. Yeah, SR Mad didn't kill any of ExCal's oils, so that's not good. Right, these mobs popping out. Sorry, popping one of these outposts, but yeah, it's looking very futile. What looked to be a decent start for SR Mad turns out to be horrible. And this Lotus is still alive, and they did a lot. Can try to capture this supply, or just take money. Jarman's back in play though, has to be careful because the MiGs are out. And uses them to clear the tunnel. He's chasing the Jarman now. Jarman dies and another technical dies. Yeah, just chooses to capture the supply. SR Mad knows it's over. And that's another GG. The second and third replay are now out. Sorry, the fourth and fifth replay are now out as well. So that's an upside of the technical issues, is that we don't have to wait until the next games. Let's see. Oop, don't open that. Let's see. Game. Did I change the scoreboard? Yes, I did. Right, game number 4. We've got on the left side of Shiva's Paradise, ExCaL in the purple, Toxin General. And at the bottom right side, we've got SR Mad in the Cyan Infantry General. And hello Phoenix. I see Fargo and Alfie are having a right good fight in the chat. I see GNX. Hey GNX, how are you doing? We've got Alierati and user 123B as well as everyone I missed. Hello everyone. 170 people watching still, even though we've got some... or we did have some issues. Yeah guys, since Fargo's in the chat now, do you think he will beat Vivid? Yes or no? We see ExCaL only going for 1 barracks. Just going for the oils. Nothing too special. Do we see a licks from SRMAD? We do. SRMAD mirroring the build ExCaL did last game. Yeah, and he's going for the oils as well. So pretty similar start here for both players. Although I do like ExCaL's tunnels more. I do like these placements. I do like this bunker as well, because if you didn't know, a technical or a unit can't pass these, what's this, debris. So if you tuck away your red guard or minigunners behind the bunker, they won't be able to get crushed. We do see a very, very quick technical now in for ExCaL. Kills one of the dozers. Ooh, loses it though to the mines. And SRMAD crushes these RPGs. Yeah, nice. So that's pretty well dealt with. We do see the licks now going in here as well. I don't think this is the right place to approach, because ExCaL did already build a stinger. And is he gonna... Yeah, he is gonna dodge that. Instantly going to the base. But look at that. 2 minutes 30 in, and he already has 3 quads. SRMAD has to be careful. He is still sending in that licks. Very optimistic. Kills 1, 2, 3 quads. No, only kills 2. That is a shame, and loses the licks instantly. I think what happened there is the licks didn't want to retarget to the quad. Behind this, SRMAD is getting his oils. We do see another good tunnel from ExCaL. It's gonna clear this sneak attack for SRMAD, and that's gonna be bad. That is gonna be very bad. Because now SRMAD won't be able to get units in there easy. That being said, he only just now got his war factory though, so it doesn't really matter. We do see a licks now, but he has to be careful again. He's just... Ooh. Yeah, licks dies again, so that's a second licks. That's kind of wasted. ExCaL very nicely building a stinger site there as well to reinforce that position. And he's got the whole middle at his control at the moment. Yeah, Dozer comes out of the sneak. Yeah, and those are expensive losses. Oh, has to be careful with this licks as well. That's 4 quads and bunkers, and he wastes another licks. That is 3 licks is wasted now for SRMAD. Is he a bit nervous? Is he a bit nervous? I think he is. ExCaL now getting one of those oils from SRMAD now as well. So, is SRMAD just falling apart a bit? Or is this just ExCaL at his best? On his peak level, showing us peak performance. Another licks. What is this? Licks number 4. Is moving it back because he is getting harassed here on his 3rd supply. I see GNX and Fargo want to do a bet set as well. I will stream that. If that happens, you know what? I'll sponsor it. $15 after this set. I'll stream it. Yeah, SRMAD now going for outposts. ExCal's palace on 60% now as well. Mohammed says, Dozers hunted. Yes, that's true, but SRMAD did build a 3rd one. He tucked one into the sneak tunnel. But yeah, look at this. I like how ExCal's doing the creeping forward with these stingers, with these tox tunnels. Clearing the 3rd supply of SRMAD. Gaining control of SRMAD's oils. So ExCal is now on what? 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 oils. 6 oils and way more eco, because he's expanded to this, he expanded to the middle, and he's denied SRMAD's expansion right here. Yeah, very nice. And I mean, versus this camp, there's quite literally nothing a couple of outposts can do with an ECM. Your opponent is on so much eco that it's borderline impossible now. Tox tunnel gets up there, and yeah, just look at this. ExCaL now building a black market as well. I mean, he's just chilling at the moment. He's got majority of the map. Pops a full tunnel of quads now. And yeah, this is just dealt with. Lost everything, and that's 4-0 for ExCaL. We are seeing an absolute ownage. Replay 5 is ready as well, so we can jump straight into game number 5. 4-0. Phoenix says, did ExCaL just hunt SR Matt? No, he didn't. SR Matt had a third dozer. We jump into game number 5 with ExCaL at the bottom side of Black Hell in the purple stealth general. And at the top we have SR Mad in the cyan GLA. So, GLA mirror. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. I think SR Mad's favorite matchup is the GLA mirrors. But of course, you have to take down ExCal's GLA. In this case, stealth. So, this map is very interesting. I don't really like it, to be honest. Because of these terrain issues and whatnot. But still, it makes for good games. So, let's see what both players are going for. SR Mad is going for the oils. Repairing the right oil. Building a tunnel on his left. ExCaL doing the same, but he isn't actually going... Oh, he is actually. So both players doing the same build. Both players doing the same build. First tech already out for ExCaL. First tech only now out for SR Mad. So... yeah, this is a very quick technical. Very quick technical. Will deny one of the rebels. Should also crush this and be careful not to lose that tech for free just now. Yes, be careful. He is microing, but there is an SR Mad tech on the scene and he does clear it. Is he gonna scrap deny? He is. Yeah, but still a very good start for ExCaL. Because he crushed one of the oils and has now killed another technical as well as stopped this tunnel. Big tech fight now in. Yeah, and SR Mad losing the tech fight as well. So very, very lackluster start here for SR Mad. ExCaL getting both of his oils. Yeah, this is just... he is utilizing these units in the best of his ability. Kills another one of the rebels. Another tech coming in for what I assume to be crushes. Yep, and he gets most of them. Yeah, ExCaL is just on another level. Is gonna get a tunnel up there as well as here. We do see SR Mad now coming in with crushes of himself. Yeah, kills a whole supply. Always good. This is very nice box, is it? Oh, no. Not quite a box, but he tried. Yeah, and ExCaL making sure that SR Mad doesn't get this side of the map. Yeah, SR Mad expanding very quickly now. He did get his second oil, though. We see another empty tech now coming in. Pops for it. Did he cancel that? Yes, he did. And there's yet another technical in the supply lines here. Harassing those workers. ExCaL already on that third supply. Actually, in terms of eco, they are very equal. For now. ExCaL already on a second war factory, though. And SR Mad going for a palace. Which is quite interesting. Because normally you would as the stealth, want to go one war factory or one arms dealer and a palace instantly. And as GLA, you want to go two arms dealers. But the players are just inverting it. Meanwhile, we see SR Mad losing an engagement. And we see a massive, massive pop of units here from ExCaL. And this will go in the favor of ExCaL because he does have double the units of SR Mad. Yeah. Using this tech now to deny the palace as well. I think we are just seeing ExCaL on a whole different level right now. Yeah, and SR Mad knows it, and he GG's. It's 5-0 for ExCaL. 5-0 for ExCaL. And what could potentially be the last game is now out as well. So we will jump straight into game number 6. Perhaps the last game. We start with ExCaL at the top right of Black Hell in the purple GLA Vanilla. And at the bottom left side of Black Hell, we've got SR Mad in the Cyan Stealth. Yeah, I was expecting this. 5-0 right now for ExCaL. I was hoping to see... well, it still could happen, but I hope to see SR Mad on the scoreboard. Was hoping to see him on the scoreboard. We see... spawning in the chat. Hello. And we still see Alfie Ace. What's going on in the chat, man? The chat is more... There's more fighting going on in the chat than in the game. Wow. And hello, Vodka. Yeah, both players... actually not going for the same build. Well, ExCaL is, but SR Mad now going for the fast TT rather than oils. So, yeah, we'll go for that fast third supply. This is Fargo's build, actually. I mean, he does it all the time. 3 supply and TT. But interestingly enough, this tech doesn't have the TT in it. So the TT will be a little bit late. Is he opting to just clear the rebels first? Wow. Quick response there, saving the rebel. And technical dies. We do see a scrap deny though. And here comes the TT. It's gonna be met with 2 RPGs and a tunnel. But no pop there from ExCaL. We do see a pop right there. So I think this TT is going in. And it does. But wow, what? Doesn't fully clear the supply. I thought we had 5 TTs. I don't know what happened there. Crushes there from ExCaL. Well, he tried. SR Mad nicely responded there. So, if SR Mad could get onto the oils, he could potentially still win something. Because in terms of eco, they are pretty equal now, until ExCaL gets more workers on that supply. And hello Finn Darmer, big sponsor, thank you for everything you do. And holy moly, look at this massive, massive army for ExCaL. Look at these techs. 5 techs. Versus 1 quad, 2 RPGs. Oh, look at this. Big engagement. Both players popping everything they've got. Wow. And SR Mad coming out on top there, but not without some casualties. Yeah, not without some casualties. Expanding to SR Mad's supply now is ExCaL. Yeah, what do we see behind this? We see SR Mad going for the second arms dealer, as ExCaL doing the same. Yeah, again, quite interesting. I mean, as stealth, you want to go palace, no? Quick palace. for the buses. I mean, I suppose when both players are spamming quads, you don't need it. Would have liked to see SR Mad on these oils now, though, 4 minutes into the game. Would massively benefit him. He does have this supply now. So yeah, in terms of eco, it's still quite equal-ish. Yeah, he is going for those now, the oils. And hello, Gungnir. How are you? We were in a twilight zone for a second there. I don't understand what's going on with his internet. I don't understand. I literally have internet, and it still showed I have no internet. Make it make sense. Nice windows. Stream is back, so I paused the replay where we left off. Fargo internet. No, it's actually not bad. I mean, right now it isn't, but it just... I don't know. Fargo, you're the reason my internet sucks. There we go. We continue with the replay. More crushes in for ExCaL. And he has to decide whether to do something with this army soon. And he reinforces with more units, so this is actually quite a big pop. 2 hijackers in as well. Is clearing this oil now. Ooh. Yeah, kills an oil, but we see ExCaL with a counter push here on the right. Sorry, on the left. Yeah, ExCaL clearing SR Mad from the left side now, but we do see SR Mad wanting to push into the base, and look at the amount of quads he has. This is an insane amount of units. But look, ExCal's just responding very nicely with Scorps. And this is why I said, like, why would you go 2 arms dealers? Yeah, and this is a very important engagement right now. I do see ExCaL pushing on the left side. We'll check that out in a moment. This is actually not going bad for SR Mad. Yeah, I think he's gonna come out on top here. These RPGs putting in a lot of work here. Yeah, it was a good effort. I thought SR Mad was gonna come out on top there, but he doesn't. Yeah, he needed that palace instead of the second arms dealer. Meanwhile, this army of ExCal's just been completely obliterating. Killed one of the oils, killed a supply there. Cleared another supply here, so that has crippled SR Mad immensely. And there's another pop, killing the last oil of ExCaL. And that is GG's. ExCaL taking it 6-0. That is 6-0. Wow, I was hoping SR Mad to take a game, but didn't quite happen. GG's. Quickly before I end the stream, I just want to massively apologize for all of the issues that have been occurring this stream. Ironically, this is the first actual stream I've had preparation time for. So I've prepped days for this. I've done hours of test streams and tested with the players and whatnot. Tested my internet. And everything was fine before this stream. Literally everything. Nothing was going wrong. And then when the actual stream hits, there's internet issues, there's encoding issues, there's every issue you can imagine, issues I haven't seen before. But still, we got through it, we persisted, and yeah. That was very fun, nonetheless. Right, so I see a lot of talking in the chat. Who's gonna do the 1v1? Who's gonna bet? Who's gonna do something? Who's gonna do something? Who's gonna play? Who wants their games streamed? LVAs and Fargo are still going. Oh, they're still going. Yeah, GG's will play to ExCaL and S are mad. I saw them in the chat a bit earlier. So they kind of gave it away already, but... I mean, did we expect anything else? Did we expect another score? Yep. Right, that'll be it for now. I need to sort every issue. I need to do some talking behind the scenes. I hope you enjoyed this. And GG's well played, and I'll see you next time.